Welcome back to the channel. Today something different. We're going to do a Santa dash around Chorley. So it's 15 miles to Rivington Pike where I am now. Right, let's check it out on the map. This festive walk starts in the middle of Chorley, and it's a charity walk that will take us 15 miles up to Rivington Pike and back again. This walk will take us to the outskirts of Chorley. It's an incredibly well organised charity walk for Derian House. Once out of Chorley, we head on to Heath Charnock, and then it's a short distance to the town of Adlington. For the Santas going along, it's a well catered for route with lots of people joining in the fun. And eventually we come to the Rivington Reservoir, which is our first bit of nature for the day. Travelling through, we can see Middlebrook Stadium, home of the Bolton Wanderers, just in the distance, and we take our turn and start to begin our ascent. And it becomes a much leafier walk at this point. The incline is really gradual and it's an ideal dog walk. Once we summited Rivington Pike, we head back down and towards the lakes and gardens. It's a walk through the forest and then around the terraces as we work our way to Rivington Village, and here we meet the reservoir once again. We carry on our route and head on over the motorway. From here, it's a straightforward walk with a couple of pub stops on the way as we travel along back towards Chorley. It's a fantastic charity, and at the start of this we'd already raised £16,000. If you'd like to donate, I'll put a link in the description for you. So today's a fun one, let's just enjoy the route. We start outside the town hall and all the Santas gather together, so there'll be plenty of Christmas cheer to get us along. Santa Claus himself will be joining us along the route, and we'll see him a few times as we travel to Rivington Pike. There'll be 3,000 Santas on this walk. Some are already enjoying the refreshments in the hostelries, and it's sure to have good cheer all the way around the route. Once all the Santas are gathered, we start to head off through the town. Right, 15 miles, here we go.
Oh no, we've lost John already.
Alison's with me along with 3,000 of the Santas. Here we go, 15 miles on our way up to Rivington Pike. Bit of an unusual sight with all the Santas streaming through Chorley town centre. Well, this is it. There's our Santa walk for 2025. It's a bit of an unusual walk today, so what I'm going to do is stick in some Christmas facts for you as we go around. There's actual Santa. This is my second time doing this walk. Alison's third time in it.
Yes.
You're looking forward to it?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be fun this. Yeah, it's a sort of glorified pub crawl really this.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Being piped along our routes. Thank you. Promise you some Christmas facts on the way around, and the first one is, despite this, you can see behind me, Santa Claus is not traditionally red, it's traditionally green, and we think of him as being red and white because that's what was featured in the Coke advert, and that's what we do every year. So this is the colour scheme of Coca-Cola. There you go, there's actual Santa. Hey. A second Christmas fact for you is that we celebrate it as Jesus' birthday, but it's actually thought not to be because actual Jesus' birthday is supposed to be more like September time, according to theologians. A few Santas here at the first pub.
As it's only about 10:30, we'll pass that one. I knew someone were in the one at the start point. Done wrong. Probably started too early. I'm drinking. Yeah. Coming up on the ice cream parlour, Fredericks. Bit of support. Hey. Whoop. So why do we celebrate Christmas at this time of year? Well, it's basically the Yuletide season, and we've overridden that with Christmas. And Yuletide, it's a Germanic festival, and also a Roman festival occurs around the same time. So we just couple them together for the winter solstice. Just talking about advent calendars, what do you want?
I want a Malteser.
A Malteser one? Okay. Oh, there's Santa again.
Right.
Gone up the front. Guide his minions.
What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah. A beer advent calendar.
A beer advent calendar. Oh, that'd be nice. A beer advent calendar. You got me that last year, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Much appreciated it was too. Came me through December. Done around 3 miles on this 15-mile trek, and we're just entering the village of Adlington. There it is. And the Cardwell Arms. Now, how far came to the walk? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
All right, so far so good. It's pretty flat. When we get to Rivington, that is the only up bit, so it's quite an easy walk this today, even though it's 15 miles. But I reckon it's going to take about 8 hours to do. It's our Santa crossing. Why is Santa cross the road?
To get to the other side.
To get to the other side, yeah, that's right. As I mentioned, Germanic traditions, the idea of decorating a Christmas tree comes from the same sort of thing. And these put sweets in the Christmas tree first of all, and then turn into more elaborate decorations. What do you get if you eat too many Christmas decorations?
Fat.
No, tinselitis. Bit of autumn colours are just coming off the trees there. They're all on the ground. It's the
Oh no, Luciano's.
Luciano's. Begins with L, sounds Italian. We've left the restaurant now and we're just heading down a bit further and we come to the reservoir. There's the reservoir and our final destination is just up there, Rivington Pike. Yeah, it's going to be a sea of red that. We're cracking on and we're just entering Horwich, so Bolton territory, that's what Alison tells me.
Correct.
We're going sausage roll, What do you reckon? Compared to Greg's?
More sausagey,
More sausagey? Yeah.
but not as tasty.
Not as tasty as Greg's? No. This is Greenhouse's sausage roll. We're really hardcore Greg's, aren't we? There we go then. Historic railway town in Porridge. Is it? Okay. And it's in the Shire of Bolton. Home of the Bolton Wanderer. You enjoying your wander today? There's quite a few wanderers. Past that, we then work our way away from the road and we start our ascent up Rivington Pike. Probably about 2 miles to go. Getting a bit more leafy now, isn't it, as we go up?
Yeah.
Heading our way. How far is it up, you think?
Up to the top now.
Yeah,
Couple of miles.
couple of miles. There's our marker truck and turn onto the fells. Rivington Pike is a really popular walk in the area. Not even for 3,000 Santas, but you know, it's a really well known one. Well, that's us today, Santa heavy. While we're going up, we're doing this for Derian House today for charity, and they take care of young people as they go through illness and towards the end of life, supporting about 400 at one time. So far today, we've managed to generate across the Santas £16,000, so that's really good. They get about 30% of the funding from the government, so the rest of it is just donations. So if you'd like to donate, I'll put a link in the description to this. Well, there you go. It looks like we are midfield for the Santas. Wow. Bit of a track heading up. We'll soon see the open fell. A little bit of gauze at the side there, flowering for the autumn. It's around 13 degrees on this one, so it's quite hot when you start going up. But it's a good day for it, and we did this last year as well. But still a good day. Year 3 for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And not a drop of rain. Keep thinking about Christmas today. Don't know why, but just after Christmas Day, there's Boxing Day. And although it's a sporting day, it's not one to do with actual physical boxing. It's when you would give gifts to the servants. That's the reservoir we were at before. And that's at 150, and the top of this is around 350. So a rise of 200 metres, if my maths is right. I just got a look at the top. So that's the top of Rivington Pike up there. And it's got a load of Santas on it. So I just head our way up and then check that out. Majestic view out over Bolton on the Bolton Wanderers.
Been there.
You've been there?
Yes.
The ground?
Yes.
To watch who?
Pink.
To watch Pink?
Yes.
Is that any good?
We're good, yeah.
Alright, good. When you get up a bit higher, that's your view down. So no wonder it's a popular walk in the area. The path's nice and broad, you can see. So no problem up there.
Bit of a river.
It's a bit of a river today, and it's been raining earlier on, slightly.
Must have been last night while I was snoozing.
Yeah, it's clearing up though, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
Picturesque.
Beautiful.
So as we're coming up, there's a trail of Santas going off into the distance. Thousands of them. Yep. Final assault, and we'll be at the tower. More yards and we're at the tower. You good? Getting hot?
I'm boiling. Hot Santa.
Yeah, you're a hot Santa. Last charge, I'm going to be there. Here's our trek up then. At the top. There's Santa. Oh look, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, just one person.
Yeah, I've got another person.
You're all right.
What's that? Lager. So we're leaving the top now and we're going to head our way back down. The way back down includes a couple of stops at the local hostelries, including the Rivington Brewery. So that'll be a bit of fun. Look at that at the top though, absolute madness. There's all the Santas. Actually it's the official photo, isn't it, at 2 o'clock. Look at that, absolutely crazy. But it's all for a good cause, isn't it? Coffee? That's the coffee stop, isn't it? I think so. Rivington Barn and Rivington Pike, they are popular walks in the area. And it's a good one just to get out if you're maybe trying your shoes out for the first time or just trying a short one. It's about 200 metres up in it.
Yeah.
You've enjoyed it though, haven't you?
Yeah.
So a bit of fun, walk in the woods. There's also cafes around and bars around, so it's a nice easy family walk.
Unless you're doing it from Chorley.
Yeah, maybe don't park in Chorley. Down to the, is it Italian Gardens?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Japanese.
Japanese Gardens. There are a range of gardens around here. What are you doing with your tube?
I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, this used to be done up as quite ornate gardens in the past, but it's a little bit grassy now. But yeah, you still got some of these buildings that remain. It was the Italian area we were in, and we're going to the Japanese lake now. So that is just down here. It's quite a lengthy walk, this, isn't it, really, around this park?
Yeah.
It's got quite a lot of separate tracks you can take. So you can spend a full day here. There we go, that's the Japanese lake. So a nice little walk around the area. Also makes a good dog walk. But for us, just heading down here. This walk back is a bit more gentle than the one here in terms of not road traffic. So we're going to go through some villages, get to Rivington Barn, and then go on to Rivington Brewery, and from then work our way back into Chorley. But it's a woodland walk for now, with a few Santas. It's a very quiet Rivington barn. That's because there's a wedding on today. Should have waited for us. Just walking into Rivington now. Soon be at the pub. Some cute little cottages as you come through here. So it's quite a quaint little village, this. Pretty awesome tree though, look at that. Bit of an obsession at the moment for flags, isn't there?
Yes.
British flags. We're in Britain. Yeah, it's nice. Look at that tree there. Autumnal. Although really we're pretending it's Christmas, aren't we? So there's a...
Walk around here.
We did go our first walk around here, you're right. Bit of history for you. There's a nice little stop, you can go there if you want to. That's the Rivington. But we're going to go a little bit further on, over the bridge, and then we'll... Is it a bridge really, this? I don't know, it's just a gap in between the two reservoirs. And then we'll go up to Rivington Brewery. It's about 10 minutes away. If you are coming for a walk up to Rivington, this bridge that I'm on now is the usual place you can park. So as you can see, pretty much everyone uses this. And all the way back there to the pub. Ready for a little pit stop? Okay. Right, here we are then, Rivington Brewery. Let's get in there. If you do want to stay at this brewery, you can do. So there you go. Just book on the website and you can pitch up here. They don't allow group bookings, but you can go individually or just each individually book it. That's where we've been then. So that's the tower, just at the top.
Still people up there.
Still people up there, yeah. Be a few finishing late for this. Here we go then, another Santa stronghold. Alison's gone for a lager, haven't you? And I've gone for this, a bit cloudy, but it's one of the IPAs. Well, yeah, delicious.
And I'm like, oh,
We've got one more official stop on the way back, and then we're back to Chorley Town Centre and the markets. Great stop that one, so just continuing on left. That's us, continuing our journey. Got great stop, lots of selection there. You fancy a drink? Official crossing of the Santa Sig once again. There we go. Thinned out a bit after the pub. We're on our way back in now. We're on quite a straightforward stretch. We'll get to one more stop and then we'll be into Chorley markets. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you watched it to the end, and also hope you have a good Christmas. We're just going to cross the majestic M61. So if you want a nice quiet nature walk, this isn't it. But you know, bit of a change for the channel. See if we can get anyone to beep us. Give us a beep. Bit of a goose pond. Right, so that's our next Santa stronghold, the Bay Horse. There we go, I can feel the lights dipping a little bit now, getting towards the end of the day. Probably about an hour back to Chorley. Yeah. Just a flying visit to that one. It's about an hour back to Chorley Town Centre. So, having a good time, aren't we? What have you got?
Gin and tonic.
Oh, nice. I'll keep you hydrated. This isn't my usual advice video. I've got this Jack Daniels and it's 0 sugar, so essentially a health drink. We're near the end of the walk. It's a little bit different this time, so not my usual hiking in the Lake District or whatever. So if you enjoyed the video, perhaps just click on the like or subscribe or put comments in. And equally, if you want to donate to the charity, then there's a link in the description for you. Anyway, have a good run up to Christmas and enjoy the big day. I've got a couple of videos coming up before then, but if I don't see you before, have a great Christmas. Do you want to say Merry Christmas to the people?
Ho, ho, ho.
We're entering the metropolis of Limbrick. Busy. There's loads around there. All right. Our last official stop before we get back to town. Right, let's check this out. Oh, it's an away mate's glass. What do you think about the walk? Yeah. Does it feel like 15 miles?
15 miles.
I know it is 15 miles, but it feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sort of does. Yeah. When you get near the end of it, it's quite long, but I've got about half an hour to go back to town. Then we can get some food in the market. Back out again. So we're heading out of there. So our last stop on this before we get to town. That pub, by the way, it's been serving beer for over 500 years. It's also mentioned in the Doomsday Book, so that is a historic pub. Anyway, a little bit further, and we're in town. Another Santa hotspot. We must press on. We're going to get ourselves to Chorley, which is like literally 20 minutes away. There's dogs cringing everywhere in living rooms. If I get a copyright strike for that being in tune, that is not right.
No, it will not be tuned.
Bit of a bridge here to go across, and according to Alison, it goes to the pub. There it is. Oh, look at that.
Lovely.
There you go. We'll wander down there.
Nice rich houses.
Nice evening walk.
And then the,
Yeah.
what they're called?
What?
Things where they have to turn and walk them.
Locks.
Then there's the pub.
Oh, good.
Very nice.
Welcome to Chorley. We're back in town.
Oh, we made it. 15 whole miles.
15 miles.
And I'm dead.
Well, don't worry. We can soon get to the market and find some food and a drink. Back in. There's the vestry. Might pop in there a bit later. We've made it back to the home of the Santas.
Collect your medal.
Just got to collect the medal and then that's the job complete for today. Oh, there's our medal. Thank you very much, sir.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
Moment of glory.
There you go.
15 miles.
Well done. Okay. Now let's find some food and drink.
Oh.
Whee!